Joe. So do we know the ETA as to when they'll be coming through on the 4-1? I'm assuming it'll be a Highways of Heroes thing, will it not?
Yeah, Roger. It's the Highway Heroes. 2:30 is the ceremony in Trenton. And then in the past, I think it's usually come through around 3:30 or 4 o'clock through at least the Bowmanville area here. There's a request that you don't go on the bridges, you watch it online and that. But I'm going to see, I might just take a little trip there over to Bennett Road.
Very nice. Yeah, I hope it's still nice to have some people on the bridge. Of course, we have to practice that social distancing thing, but it'd be nice if there were some people on the bridge and some nice flags flying. And very good. We'll definitely take some pictures and video if you do get out there. And looking forward to hearing a more detailed update about that maybe tomorrow night. VA3 KJI Grant.
Yeah, hi, Laird. Nothing further to add. Just thanks for being there, and I'm glad everybody seems to be doing well. Not much of a horse person, but I would love to meet this equestrian ham radio person, horse thingy doodad. We could put some kind of weird antenna on the horse's saddle. I don't know. We could think of all kinds of stuff, but horses are a big animal. That's for sure. We sure don't want her annoyed. Back to you.
Yeah, even if we just had a little backpack and just a mobile mag mount antenna, or even just a handheld would do, I guess. But yeah, you could put a battery on there in a little backpack and a little antenna, and away you go. And put it on APRS too. That'd be something. We'll have to look and see if there's a horse icon for APRS. Very good. Now we got more to think about. VE3 RPN, Scott.
Contact.
Contact, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Grant again. I remember we were talking about our first contacts the other day, and I got the guy who was a mobile runner. He actually had a little whip antenna on his head, on his hat. He used to do 2 meters while he did marathons over.
Yikes. I know I used to have one of those for my handy talkie. It was a little clip-on that went on the side of my hat, but I never used it because I got thinking after I bought it, what is that going to do to my brains? I mean, I have very few to begin with, so I didn't want to microwave what was left and be worse off than what I am. So it'd be interesting to know if 2 meters would affect you that way. VE3 JAR.
Too late.
Oh, that was a quick one, Joe. Okay, take it away, Vic.
Okay. I didn't know how to put that photo that I sent to you email about the equine portable amateur radio station with the antenna and stuff like that coming out of the backpack. So anyways, maybe you could use it for a newsletter, or maybe you know how to put it on so everybody can see it on YouTube. And as for the expensive show horses, they're not really that traffic safe, so it's probably a good thing not to walk a horse over to the Purple Hill. But anyways, that's the way things go. VE3 JAR.
Yes, that's probably true too. And I was just thinking if she was living on the concession to the south, she could come up through the park itself. But yeah, that would be questionable. And oh man, now I'm missing people left, right, and sideways. I think I just missed Scotty. VE3 RPN.
That's okay there. VE3, okay, that's VE3 RPN. Probably the last round. I don't know how the heck the milkshake that I got for months and nights evaporated a bit. Anyway, so far it's not evaporated too much. As for a field day setup, I'll probably be in the parking lot at the White Feathers, so I want to make sure I get the height in my mobile. I'll just use the mobile. way I won't spill my coffee and my fritters. That's a real setup. Anyway, I've done it in the backyard a few times there, and it worked well. We'll see this year how it's going. Had a great net there. Well, I should say rag net. Good time with you there, Laird. You do a great job, and everybody on net's absolutely fantastic. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Over to you, net control. Good night, everybody. E3 RPM 73.
Okay, very good, Scott. Yeah, I like how you say the milkshake evaporates. Yeah, we know how that goes. It's funny how much can evaporate through a straw. Oh, very good. Yeah, you know what? Doing a field day at White Feather, I think that'd be amazing. And who knows? They just may go for it because they know that we like to eat, and they got the grocery store right there, and they could probably just get dollar signs in their eyeballs. Let's see who's up next. Bob, VE3HIX.
I was just thinking the Webster band spanner. I've got the long one here. They gave me two models, long for bumper mount and a shorter one for top of the trunk mount. And I've got the long one here, but it's got a regular, the 3/8 by 24 thread on it, same as an old CB antenna. So it will screw into the top of the truck right now. Well, I certainly wouldn't be able to drive around with the thing on there, but the one that's on there now has to be folded down. But it would certainly get out better, and it has internal coils, of course, continuous, and is adjustable for all the ham bands. So it might be worth experimenting on just before we try it on field day. VE3HIX.
Excellent, excellent. And I know someone, this is sort of going off topic a bit, but someone mentioned doing a fox hunt sometime. And I noticed today I'm on the MFJ mailing list, and they had a Doppler kit available. I didn't read too much into it, but at least not yet. But I noticed that they had a Doppler kit for sale, and I was thinking, that's exactly what you need to do a good fox hunt. I mean, you can do it the old-fashioned way, where you just take a little beam antenna and slowly turn it while the guy's transmitting, but Doppler does it a lot quicker. Hi. Let's see, who's next? VA3 transmitting, but Doppler does it a lot quicker. Hi. Let's see, who's next? VA3 RTV Jeffrey.
Yes, thank you very much, Laird. And the fox hunt thing is something that I would be very interested in. In fact, in 1999, I think it was, I bought a kit, and it's still beside my workbench, completely untouched. So that will give me an excuse to put that kit together. So that will be great. So I'm all for that. And also that's another topic for a presentation on our club meet. That's my phone. I'm going to get that later. So so we could have a presentation on that. And don't know much about fox hunt, but I think Peterborough Radio Club knows quite a bit about that. I know Jack used to participate a lot in that. So back to you, Laird. Thanks very much.
Okay, now this would be the ultimate. Get Jackie with her horse dressed up in, what do they call that? Not Western wear, but the other type of horse wear that the British use when they go on fox hunts, and she can have a Doppler unit on her horse. Now we're just taking it to the limit here. Very good, Jeffrey. Well, I hope you got your phone in time. And if you didn't, I hope it wasn't an important call. VA3 WBZ William.
Yeah, VA3WZ Laird. I'm back here. I'm like Jen said, I have something in the back of mind, but I've been sitting here talking to you guys and listening to that for Shield Day. I think that I would go and do, I would try and find a military jeep or from a club that has radio equipment mounted onto a jeep and has a generator up for it and have it on display working at the field day or something like that. I think that's something I would go and do. Wow. Work towards seeing when this generator sets all up and running and finish that. But, I think that's the only thing I would do for field day. I would say 7-3 is large. There's the fellows out there. My dinner's downstairs waiting for me, and I got a phone call as well. And we'll pick it up tomorrow night. This is VA3 WBZ and 7-3 for now, and we'll talk later. I'm clear.
Contact.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us, William. And just to let you know, we do have a fellow in our club. He's not on tonight. His name is John, and he restored a World War II Jeep back to probably better than new condition. And so there you go. We've got part of a radio station already between your generator, his Jeep, Bob's 19 set. We may be able to throw something together. Anyways, I'll let you go and grab your telephone there and your bite to eat. And we'll chat with you tomorrow night, hopefully. Thanks for joining us tonight, William. And that contact, go ahead.
Okay, VE3CRU here with several items. First of all, I'd like to know who had police interference, somebody trying to send you home from somewhere, and what police force was it? Moving my very successful fox hunt beam that blew Peter Henry's mind. Hi. And the Peterborough Club combined with the Quinny Club in Belleville and all surrounding clubs all come together for fox hunting. So they say all of them can give you good information on it. Anyway, thanks for letting me in. Back to that.
Very good, Bill. Yeah, no, we weren't in any trouble with the law as such. What it was it was a police officer who actually is an amateur radio operator too, and he knew we were going to be there, and so he showed up. I think around 1 o'clock. I was at home eating lunch, and my allergies were really hammering me, so I had to get out of the fresh air back into air conditioning for a while. And I get a frantic call from I think it was Martha, saying that there was a police officer there and that Cloca had no recollection of us having a permit for the weekend, and they called the police and were trying to kick us out and everything else. And it ended up just being a big hoax. But so far I haven't run into this fella yet. But when I do, we'll have some good-natured ribbing. And once in a while he comes on here, actually. And he's a real nice fella. But he sure pulled one over on us last year.
Sounds good. Sounds very deserving, too. Hi. we need some fun, some humor. 7-3.
Oh, yeah. And when he finally let us off the hook, it was humorous. So that was good. With that, let's see. Oh, man, it's only 8:01. Am I going to get off here early tonight? Let's see. I'll take another round to see if there's anybody else that wants to join the Rag Chew this evening. This is Laird VE3LKS, and if you do, now is your opportunity.
VA3 DCE. VA3 I said.
Okay, very good. I acknowledge VA3 DCE Doug and VE3 LIZ Glenn. The topic of the evening is if you were to have field day by yourself this year, what equipment would you use and where would you set up? If it could be something as simple as just staying right where you are, running off of hydro, or you could be off somewhere putting up antennas and that, but we want to know what radios, the antennas, etc. you would use. So back to you, Doug, VA3 DCE, VE3LKS.
I've been sitting here trying to figure out, operating from my balcony, VHF or UHF FM. I have a battery, and I got lawn chair. That'll be quite comfortable out there, but I don't think it's really what's meant by the old con round. Back to you, Laird. Night, and let you know that I'm still around. Back to you, Laird.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Doug, but that is you can make contacts to swing your beam around and see how many stations you can get and log them, and you'll be good to go. And the nice thing about sitting up on the balcony, you need some refreshing beverages from the fridge. You're own steps away. Make yourself a sandwich, go back out, kick the feet up, and make yourself a sandwich, go back out, kick the feet up, and make some more contacts. So very good. Thanks for joining us, Doug. Glenn, VE3LIZ, generator that he would power a handheld.
And then he got it down to 2 antennas. It would work on, it was made for 2 million.
Anybody else that wanted to check in this evening on the YouTube, so that's good. I just want to say thanks to everybody who participated this evening. I know it was a bit chilly to be outside gardening tonight, but still it was sunny enough that people were probably out going for nice strolls and everything, because we haven't had too much good weather. But I do appreciate you guys taking the time to check in, because it wouldn't be the same without you. And I'll say 73, but by all means, it sounds like there's some here. So if anybody wants to carry on, by all means, take it away. This is
Get rid of my bed there. I know where you live. This is PCIU here. Jackie's